When we want to do something in our lives or go upon a process, it may seem too big, too insurmountable, and sometimes we can only do what we can do. So let's do an EFT tapping on doing what we can do. So taking full responsibility for your own well-being, let's begin to tap and let's go with that flow. Even though this thing that I need to do, this process that I need to undertake, it seems too big. It appears insurmountable and very overwhelming. And I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I really want to do this thing, but this thing seems too big. The end goal too far away. And there's just too much to do. And I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though there's just too much to do. The task overwhelming. And I might be open to the possibility of doing what I can do. And I still deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. This insurmountable task, it's like a giant mountain. This thing that I need to achieve, this goal that I want to acquire, this process that I want to undertake. The peak of that mountain seems insurmountable, too far away, beyond my capabilities. And I just can't seem to do it. Because every time I focus on the mountaintop, I realize how far away I am. And all the things that I need to do. All these processes that I need to undertake. It feels overwhelming. And I start to feel stressed. And I start to feel weighed down by stress. And that mountaintop just seems further away. Because it's hard to walk forward when I'm bogged down in stress, overwhelmed by the task at hand. So much to do. And I get overwhelmed. The mountaintop's so far away. And I might want to give up. And not achieve the things that I want to achieve. Do the things that I want to do. But maybe my perspective is all wrong. Doesn't mean that I'm wrong. That old saying of biting off more than I can chew. It's partially correct. That mountaintop is very high up, is very far away. And if I can't achieve it right now, then all that I can do is doing what I can do. Doing one thing in this moment of what I can do now, right now. and doing what I can do. And once I've done that thing, there might be another step that I can take of doing what I can do in that very moment. And little by little, step by step, I've begun my journey on the path towards the mountaintop by doing what I can do. Even a little step is a big step towards what I want, what I can achieve and do by doing what I can do in this moment. And I might say to myself, well, I can do more. I really need to do more. I need to push myself up this mountain and weigh myself out. And once I've stopped doing what I can do, I might need to rest from this emotional overwhelm, from this burnout. I might have bitten off more than I could chew. Maybe I want to take little bites. Enjoy the meal. Enjoy the process. Because if I rush the process, I'll get overwhelmed. I might miss things along my journey. Forget important things in my rush towards the mountaintop. So by doing what I can do, I let things settle. Settle within my mind and within my body, where I'm not burnt out, where I'm receptive, doing what I can do of this process, of this learning process, of this growing process. I can't rush myself to grow. I can only do what I can do in this moment. I can only learn what I can learn in this moment. I can only physically do what I can do in this moment. And there might be moments where I can do a bit more. And if it's within my capabilities, within my strength base, then why not? Because by slowly going up this mountaintop, I might have gotten stronger legs along the way. I've been open to new conditioning, new ways of seeing the world from this new perspective. Because my body is developing in emotional strength, and my mind is developing in emotional strength, and I might be capable of doing a little bit more in this moment, doing what I can do, step by step, learning experience by learning experience, failure experience by failure experience, learning from those failures, and then doing it a little bit more. Refining my journey towards this mountaintop, the seemingly insurmountable mountaintop. And if I'm punishing myself because I'm not doing more, do I learn by punishment? Or do I learn by encouragement? This discouragement wears me down. No, I don't need that. Because I'm growing, flowing up this mountaintop, doing what I can do. And I'm freeing myself from that punishment, from these old beliefs of how I saw the world. Because as I go up that mountaintop, I'm gaining a new perspective of myself, of what makes me feel good, and what helps me along my way up this journey, step by step, towards that insurmountable mountaintop. And one day, before I know it, maybe before I'm even aware, I might be at that mountaintop, looking at down back from where I came, with gratitude, with love and compassion for all the obstacles that got in my way, that I overcame, just by doing what I can do in this moment. And I didn't wait for any other moments. I didn't wait for tomorrow's moments. I didn't get caught up in yesterday's moments. I just did what I could do in this moment. And I might be enjoying a moment of stillness, looking out with a new perspective of the world, at this mountaintop that I climbed, that wasn't so insurmountable. Because I went on this journey, step by step, little by little, learning and developing, growing and getting better within myself, seeing the world through new eyes. And others may say, well, that person's an overnight success. They just got lucky. But little by little, step by step, I did what I could do in this moment. And I'll enjoy this moment and look to the next insurmountable mountaintop and begin my journey in mind, body, and spirit. And taking a deep breath in and out. So, yes, what can seem like an impossible task becomes possible. Impossible is I'm possible. And by believing in oneself, by just taking little steps forward. And even if we fall down, at least one part of us is facing forward, and how we get up is in a forward direction. So just doing what we can do in this moment, not waiting for other moments, not lamenting on past moments, doing what we can do in this moment and guiding our ship forward and going with that flow. So I'm Dan from Eflowtion Support Services. I offer EFT tapping one-on-one online as well. So if you'd like to deal a little bit more with your specific issues, then definitely book online at eflowtionsupportservices.com. So I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.